Hello, how are you doing today? Let me ask you something. Have you ever done everything right the day before? No sugar, no dessert, controlled dinner, only to wake up and find your blood sugar higher than expected? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. And more importantly, you're not doing anything wrong. Today, we're going to uncover one of the most frustrating mysteries for people living with diabetes or pre-diabetes. Why does blood sugar rise in the morning? And what can you actually do about it? Make sure you stay until the end, because this might completely change how you understand your body. But before we dive in, I want to hear from you. What was your last blood sugar reading? Do you check it daily or only during doctor visits? And where are you watching from? Leave a comment below. I always love reading them. And if you find this helpful, don't forget to like the video. It really helps the channel grow and lets YouTube know you trust this content. Now let's get into it. So, why does your blood sugar go up during the night? During sleep, your body is actually working hard to keep your blood sugar stable. It does this to prevent something dangerous, low blood sugar or hypoglycemia, especially overnight. To protect you, your body activates the liver, and your liver has two main ways to release glucose into your bloodstream. It can break down stored sugar called glycogen, or it can create new glucose from other substances, a process known as gluconeogenesis. This is completely normal. Everyone's body does this. But here's where things start to change. If you have type 2 diabetes or insulin resistance, your liver doesn't respond properly to the signals that tell it to stop. In a healthy body, insulin says, "Hey, we already have enough sugar in the blood. You can stop now." But with insulin resistance, it's almost like the liver becomes deaf to that signal. So what happens? It keeps releasing glucose, even when your body doesn't need it. And that's why you can wake up with high blood sugar, not because you made a mistake at dinner, but because your body is struggling with regulation. Now here's something many people don't realize. A large number of people with type 2 diabetes or prediabetes also have fatty liver. And this is where everything connects. Let's think about it. When you have insulin resistance, your body produces more insulin to compensate. Over time, this leads to higher levels of insulin in the blood. And what does excess insulin do? It promotes fat storage, especially in the abdominal area and inside the liver. This buildup of fat causes inflammation in the liver, and that inflammation makes it even harder to control blood sugar. So now you have a cycle: insulin resistance, more fat in the liver, more inflammation, worse blood sugar control. Everything is connected. So the real question becomes, what can you do to improve your liver health and, as a result, your morning blood sugar? Let's go step by step. First, reduce simple sugars, especially those found in ultra-processed foods. One type of sugar deserves special attention: fructose. Not the fructose from whole fruits, but the kind added to processed foods like high fructose corn syrup. This type of sugar is particularly harmful to the liver and strongly linked to fat accumulation. Next, be careful with ultra-processed foods in general. They often contain high glycemic carbs, excess sodium, artificial additives. All of this puts extra stress on your liver and worsens metabolic health. Another important point: alcohol. Many people with diabetes overlook this. Alcohol can increase the risk of low blood sugar or spike your blood sugar depending on the drink. And on top of that, it puts direct stress on the liver. So if possible, keep alcohol occasional and in small amounts, or avoid it altogether. Now, let's talk about fats, because not all fats are the same. Some oils, like soybean, corn, and sunflower oil, can contribute to inflammation when consumed in excess. And trans fats, found in many processed foods, are among the worst. On the other hand, healthy fats can actually support your liver. Olive oil, avocados, fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and tuna. These are rich in omega-3 and help reduce inflammation. Exercise is another powerful tool. It helps, burn fat from the liver, improve insulin sensitivity, support overall metabolic health. But there's one detail many people overlook: building muscle. People with fatty liver often have a pattern: more fat around the abdomen, less muscle in arms and legs. Muscle plays a huge role in controlling blood sugar. It helps your body absorb glucose more efficiently, even with less insulin. And the more muscle you have, the higher your metabolism, meaning you burn more fat even at rest. So if you can, include resistance training with proper guidance. It makes a big difference. Now, just to be clear, yes, your dinner still matters. What you eat at night can affect your morning blood sugar. But this video is especially for those who are already doing things right and still not seeing results. In that case, your liver might be the missing piece, and it's definitely worth discussing this with your doctor. Before we wrap up, I'd love to know, did you already know about the liver's role in morning blood sugar? Leave a comment. I read every single one. And if this helped you, don't forget to like and share this video with someone who needs it. Also, always talk to your doctor before making major changes to your diet or health routine. So, what video are you watching next? I'll leave some recommendations on the screen for you. Thank you so much for staying with me until the end. And I wish you health and well-being always. See you in the next video. Thank you so much.